There's one decision about Social Security that can change how much money you get by more than $84,000 over your retirement. And here's the part that should worry you. Most people make this decision in the wrong direction, and they do it without ever seeing the math. So before you file, or if someone you love is about to, give me the next few minutes, because for a lot of people, once this choice is made, it's permanent. Now, I'm not here to scare you, and I'm not selling anything. I'm just going to show you the real numbers, the same ones the Social Security Administration uses. And by the end, you'll know exactly how this one choice works, what it's worth in actual dollars, and the few situations where the usual advice is right. Quick but important. This is general education, not personal financial advice. I don't know your situation, so check your own numbers before you decide anything. All right, let's get into it. Here's the decision. When do you start taking Social Security? You can start as early as 62. You can wait as late as 70. And the age you pick changes the size of your check for the rest of your life. Most people are told the same thing. Take it at 62. Get your money while you can. Who knows if it'll even be there later? And honestly, I understand the fear behind that. A lot of you have heard for years that Social Security is running out, so grabbing it early feels safe. But let me show you what that feeling can cost. Let's use a simple example. Say your full benefit, what you'd get at your full retirement age of 67, is $2,000 a month. Nice round number. If you claim early, at 62, you don't get that $2,000. You get about 30% less, roughly $1,400 a month. And that cut? It's permanent. It doesn't snap back to full when you hit 67. Now do the opposite. Wait until 70, and Social Security actually rewards you. Your check grows about 8% for every year you delay past full retirement age. So that $2,000 benefit becomes about $2,480 a month. Look at that gap. $1,400 a month if you grab it early, almost $2,500 if you wait. That's over $1,000 a month, every single month, for the exact same work history. The only thing that changed is when you filed. So where does the $84,000 come from? Let's actually add it up, honestly, both sides. Yes, if you claim at 62, you start collecting 8 years sooner. That's real money in your pocket up front, and I'm not going to pretend it isn't. But the person who waits collects a much bigger check for the rest of their life. So the two paths eventually cross. They break even, somewhere around age 80 to 82. And here's the uncomfortable truth. If you live past your early 80s, and a healthy 65-year-old today has a very good chance of reaching their late 80s, then waiting comes out ahead. By age 87, in our example, the person who waited has collected roughly $84,000 more than the person who grabbed it at 62. $84,000 for making one phone call a few years later. And now the part almost nobody talks about. And it's the most important if you're married. When one spouse passes away, the survivor keeps the larger of the two benefits, not both. So if you're the higher earner and you delayed to 70, you didn't just buy yourself a bigger check. You bought your spouse a bigger check for the rest of their life after you're gone. For a lot of couples, that survivor protection is worth far more than the $84,000 we just talked about. And that's why, in my honest opinion, the just take it at 62 advice is backwards for most healthy married couples. Because it's not only about you. It's about whoever you leave behind. So what should you actually do? A few honest, practical steps. 1. Pull up your real numbers. Go to ssa.gov, log in, and look at what you'd get at 62, at full retirement age, and at 70. Don't guess. Use your real statement. 2. Be honest about your health and your family history. If you're in poor health or you genuinely need the income now, claiming early can absolutely be the right call. The math flips. This is not one size fits all. 3. If you're married, look at it as a team. Often the smart move is the lower earner claims earlier and the higher earner delays. so you get some income now and the biggest possible survivor benefit later. If this helped, do me a favor and subscribe. I break down one of these money decisions in plain English every week. And the next one I want to show you is the Social Security mistake that quietly triggers a huge tax bill in retirement. That one catches almost everyone off guard. I'll see you there. And remember, the goal isn't just to retire, it's to retire without running out. Take care.